I'm trying to think. Maybe it's been about 6 days, six or maybe 7 days since the last time I recorded. Last week I worked out probably like 5 times. I took the weekend off, and then yesterday, Monday, I played ball and felt really good. My legs felt great. Um, I was jumping without pain, so everything was feeling really great. So um, last week when I worked out, I played ball 3 times, and by the end of the 5 days, I was so stiff and sore. But um, I lifted like 3 times last week, and probably all back-to-back days, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, which is kind of strange. Not really a setup that people would do or recommend, I suppose. At least not on a you don't hear that on a regular basis. But it felt good. Um, I like kind of 5 days on, 2 days off. Um, I'm liking it maybe for this summer because each day of the week represents something that I want to do that can only be done on those on 5 consecutive days. So, for example, Thursday, there's a thing that happens on Thursday that I want to be a part of as far as physically speaking. Friday, in the summertime. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday are things I want to do, whereas Tuesday and Wednesday are kind of. So I might try to do that this summer. But to prepare my body to be doing something 5 days in a row, I figure I might as well do it now, especially since I felt pretty good. And day in and day out, or on the days that I work out, rather, I'm just kind of monitoring how much I do and what intensity I do it at. This is based on how I feel. Excuse me. But yeah, God is so good. One of the things I had posted this on Facebook, but so I work with a gentleman who has um, some sort of mental disability or handicap, whatever you want to call it. But I work with him in the morning time. And what happened the other day was, so actually I work with him I sleep during the night and I wake up and I make him his breakfast and wash his dishes and that kind of thing. So one particular night, when I spent the night over there, I had asked my wife, I was on the phone with her and I was trying to decide what chapter of the Bible I was going to listen to on my phone. And I asked her, and she named a certain chapter or a certain book, the book of Jeremiah. And I said, okay, I'm going to do that. And so I listened to Jeremiah throughout the night. And then the next morning, as I'm making breakfast, as I'm cleaning up, I got Jeremiah playing on my phone. And I had decided to eat a cucumber in the morning time. I hadn't had a cucumber in days, and but I like to eat cucumbers because they freshen your breath, which is something I'm always worried about. And so I took my cucumber, and as I'm about to slice it, I hear the word cucumber coming out of the book of Jeremiah, and I thought to myself, what are the odds that I'm hearing the word cucumber as I'm grabbing a cucumber in my hand? And so looked just I looked up how many words there are in the book of Jeremiah. There are 33,002 words, and the word cucumber is there once. And I thought, wow, what are the odds? And I think as humans we think, what are the odds? But with God there are no odds. There's no chance. With God it's just precision. And the very next night, I listened to Jeremiah again into the next morning, and got up, made the gentleman's breakfast, and looked out the window a few times. Now he has an apartment. It's next to a big field, and there are a lot of deer, typically like 9, 10, 11, 12 deer that congregate out in this field in the morning time. I had never seen anything like it before working with this man. And 4 minutes. And so anyway, so this is the next morning after I heard the word cucumber. I get up, make the breakfast. I eat another cucumber. And I was coming out of the bathroom, and I thought to myself, you know what, let me look out the window, because I've been seeing the deer all morning, just to see if the deer are still there. So I looked out the window, and all of those deer were there. And I thought, wow, look at all these deer out here in this field. And I looked away, And about a half second later, I hear the words "doe in the field," and the reference was to obviously some deer in a field, and I couldn't. It's hard to grasp how God can do these kind of things because we are so powerless, I think. But He's so powerful, and He can. And first off, something so minute. Why would anybody even care? Is what some people would ask. But God cares about minor details and things. And any scientist or any of us, if we really thought about it, we know that it's in the details that create the beauty, whether it's in a painting or whether it's in a story or just a creation, the human body, or just our lives in general. It's in the details. And so I just wanted to tell that story. Anyway, I'm going to do a few squats, 6 minutes in. I'm going to do some squats, and not too many. And that's about it. Hold on, pause this. All right, I got 95 pounds on there. I really am trying to figure out what the odds of that happening are. Not just I mean, I saw that there's like over 700,000 words in the Bible. I think the word cucumber is in there 4 times. So that just to have that happen, when you have a cucumber in your hand and you see that word, I don't know. But then the next day to have something like that happen again, I don't know what the odds are, but you would think it would be like the same as getting struck by lightning or something like that. And it just shows how God is He just cares so much about us individually. And He's willing to, and it's so subtle. It's like He's willing to speak, but in a way that we can handle it, in a very subtle but powerful way. So I was very touched, very happy by that. Especially the more I think about it. Felt good. Don't ask me how I've been eating, because I've been eating a lot. Oh, it's been so good. 115. I've been going slow like this, man. It has helped my body so much. Not to mention the high rep stuff I've been doing. Oh, I feel so good. Body's starting to feel better again. It's like intuitively, you know this is the way to go to not get hurt. Let the weights be weights. Slow. If you want to practice power, you can do that when you're running and jumping. That don't mean you can't do those other things, power cleans, lift fast, but you just got to be careful because you can get hurt. Focus. Oh. 135. 155 on here. Almost pulled my hamstring yesterday playing ball. Some kind of herky jerky movement, trying to protect the ball, playing against a couple of aggressive guys. But hamstring is fine, so I'm thankful for that. When I pulled it last summer, it was when I was doing a lot of hamstring curls. And then on the court one day, I went to make a sudden movement, and it just pulled. It was really okay in about a month, but I just haven't really done hamstring curls regularly since then. It's something that's like, it's heavy on your back, but legs are different. Yeah, I'll go up a little bit. $185 on here. I did 190 last week. And I'm obviously certain I could do more, but can my knees do more? That's the question. So that's what I'm kind of paying attention to. And I'm challenging my knees because my knees were, challenged on the last set. But I want to challenge them. But if it starts to get to a point where it's like the challenge is too great, then I'm done. So this might be the last set I do before I go back down. Oh yeah, that's not too much. Almost. Definitely ain't going no higher. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that first rep, feel my knee. I'm like, okay, that's it. 135 back on here. I know it's kind of a long video. I don't expect so many people to watch it anyway. Sort of really, I suppose, doing it for myself mostly. But I mean, obviously, I would love if other people got something out of it. 135. So much lighter than that last week, man. Oh. All right, body weight. That should be it. I saw this trick on YouTube for how to get to sleep fast. It was like a Navy SEAL trick. The guy was saying. So basically, you breathe in for 4 seconds, and you hold that for 7 seconds. Hold that breath. Then you breathe out over 7 seconds. Then you breathe back in for 4, hold for 7, out for 7. You're supposed to do that for 2 minutes and then you fall asleep. I tried it last night, and I only did it for like maybe probably a minute or so, maybe a minute and a half. But then I fell asleep pretty fast, so I don't know. Anyway, let me do this body weight. Oh yeah, I felt pretty good. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Keep pursuing your goals and dreams. Keep going till you can't no more. If the dreams are in your heart, they might be there for a good reason, and they may not come. They may not go away until you pursue them and they come true. All right.